What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Prediction. I will be recapping UFC 255. Man, what a card! Didn't do too well. Went like 6 for 6, or no, 6 for 12 on the card. Basically 6 for 6. It did not do too well, but did all right. I got some of the fights I wanted right, so I'm not too mad about it. But it is what it is. We started off the card with Luis Cosces versus Sasha Nico, or I'm just gonna say Sasha. That guy, I didn't get to see the first round. I heard the first round was crazy. I saw the last two, and he was just wearing on Lewis, and Lewis kind of, I don't want to say gave up, but he just after he went for that takedown, he was done. And it is what it is. Next fight, Kyle Doctors versus Dustin Stukofus, the cat from Germany. Kyle looked amazing. I can't lie. He looked really, really, really good. He was big, man. He looked like a miniature of Volkov, man. I was a fan of him, bro. I think it's wild, man, to see where he's at and where Brennan On is at, losing to guys like Sean Strickland. But and Sean Strickland's not a bad fighter. He is, amazing. Something like 20-2 or 20-3, something like that, something crazy like that. He has a great record. I got this one right. He used his pressure, cage control, and I thought he could have probably finished him on the on the feet. But yeah, like he was amazing in there, and he got it done. Next fight, Alan Bambers versus Jared Gooden. This was probably fight of the night for me. This was a great. Well, no, I wouldn't say fight of the night. Well, I don't know. This one and Perry was a really great fight, but this one, you can see Jared Gooden he had no respect for Alan Jouban, and he went in there to kill him. I picked him. Should have known better. Alan, he still got it in the tank, and he kind of put this young bull. He let him know, like, hey man, you gotta relax, bro. You can't be whiffing in shots like that, and it is what it is. Nico Price was able to do it. It's like, it's hit or miss if you can. And, Alan's like, yeah, he's in there, man. He is a well conditioned fighter, I would say. And Jared is good, and I will give him some props. He had really good composure, but I had a bad feeling about him. But it is what it is. What's it called? Daniel Rodriguez versus Nicholas Dalby, man. Dalby, you come out here looking like Wonder Boy, but you can't beat fucking Jesse Ronson. I swear to God, this guy. I think some people said this was a robbery. I don't know what they were watching. I thought it was, I thought it was 2-1 Dalby. His range, and I guess you could call it point fighting, but I get it if you're rooting for Daniel, right? But it's like Dalby won that fight, man, and I was telling people, I don't want to act like, I knew this was going to happen, but I was telling people this guy's a tough guy. He's not no bum, but, the loss to Jesse Ronson, I lost all faith in him, but he did beat Alex Oliveira. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Alex Oliveira, whatever you want to say about him, he was in the rankings, and that, Dan Rodriguez never touched that. A lot of guys have never touched that, right? Rodriguez just, he had I think he just bit more than he can chew, man. With this cat, and it kind of just breaks my heart that fucking Grant lost to this cat, but it is what it is. Dalby looked really, really good. Rodriguez is still a dog. I think he's gonna have a lot of success in this game, but I think the number one thing he has to deal with is guys that do what Nicholas did. Guys like Wonder Boy, guys that keep their range. He's gonna have to do, like, not everyone's gonna go out there and swing with you in the pocket. And I think Dalby taught him a valuable lesson. Dalby's he has more experience. He's like 36, 37. He's been in there. It made a lot of sense why this happened, and I'd like for them to rebook him versus Danny Roberts. I think that would be a great scrap. Next fight, Antonina Shachenko versus Irina Lipsky. Lipsky, you let me down, bro. You look all menacing going in there, and then you just good on Antonina. She got it done. She used her grappling, and she just put that ground and pound on her. And didn't let up. And Lipsky, you need to go to sleep. Joaquin Buckley versus Jordan Wright. Jordan Wright should be 11-2. I don't care what no one says. I just think it's insane that I guess someone in my comments told me Hernandez had tested positive So I guess that's what happened or whatever. I don't know, but it is what it is, you know. But yeah, I just seen the way he fell to Hernandez, the way he took those shots. He doesn't like getting hit, and he keeps his hands super low, almost Luke Rockhold style, super low. You know, you can do all the movement, all the head movement you want. Sometimes you're gonna get clipped, and sometimes you need to keep your fucking hands up, and he just did not do that, you know. Yeah, like his win over Ike was cool, but it's like I felt like if Ike didn't like get the doctor stoppage, he probably would have got on right. Like honestly, on some real shit. But it is what it is. Joaquin Buckley got him out of it. I do respect that he survived this long though. I will say that. I will give him that. He does get props. To survive that long. But you know, it is what it is. Next fight, Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Royval. Man, good shit, Moreno. Let these motherfuckers know. Disrespecting you like that. Man, I had seen so many fools on Twitter saying Royval's gonna shock the world, this and that. I'm like, all right, y'all need to calm down with this raw dog garbage, right? The kid's good. He has a lot of potential. I think he will be in the top of. I think he'll be in the top. I won't say anything else, but I think he'll be in the top 5. Yeah, man. Moreno got him out of there. I know there was some weird, like, little shoulder issue with Royval, but Moreno just let motherfuckers know, man, I am fighting for that title, you know? And it is insane that he was not fighting fucking for the title today, you know? And he let motherfuckers know, man. He let motherfuckers know that there's levels to this shit. 2 fights in the UFC, and you think you're like, come on, man. Like, relax, man. Relax. Like, we're going to see a lot of that shit in December. I'm not going to say who, but motherfuckers think they got 3 fights in the UFC and can fight top 5 guys, man. At least Royval fought like some really good guys instead of fighting goddamn Safeway employees like some people. But I'll say less. Next fight, one of the fights I got wrong. Shogun, man, versus Craig. Shogun, you let the homie down, bro. And this fool, Craig, man, I swear to God. Oh, my God. Yeah. Craig just dominated. Like, I can't even, as much as I don't like this fool, he dominated. I can't hate on him, you know. I wouldn't say he dominated, like, all the way, but he had really good positions. He had well-timed takedowns, you know. He just was good, you know. You can't, like, as much as I don't like him, I can't take that away from him. So, yeah, you know, you got the TKO in the second round. Shogun tapped the strikes. I know some people call it a bitch move, and, you know, it is what it is. You know, you got to do what you got to do. If you feel like you don't want to take that kind of, that punishment, hey, man, do what you got to do. Next fight, Caitlyn Chuckie versus Cynthia Calvillo. Hey, man, I wasn't surprised. You know, it makes sense. Cynthia probably shouldn't have taken this fight. She didn't need to. Jessica I has a win over Caitlyn. Like, you know, it is. I guess she wants to stay active, but Caitlyn just showed that, you know, she wanted to win. You know, I think Cynthia had said something before the fight. Is like, you know, I want to be here for a belt. I don't know why she's here. Like she was almost like referring that Caitlyn was only coming here for a paycheck. And Caitlyn showed her, like, I'm not coming for just a paycheck. I'm just coming here to beat you. And I get it. People are mad about the point fighting, but she won. Like, everyone's, like, you know, talking mess. But, like, if you win, you win. Like, you can't. Like, I just, like, and if you want to call that point fighting, I guess what Darren Till did against fucking Kelvin Gastelum was point fighting, and he's a trash fighter, right? But he got a whole bunch of fans, you know? Like, I just, man, the consistency with these MMA fans, man, it's a wild, bro. Like, just get, like, I'm not a Caitlyn Chuckie fan, but just, like, give people their respect or, like, their credit when they win. Like, you know, like, I don't understand why it's, man, I get it. There's some people, like with me, Curtis Blitz, I hate that fool guts, right? But when he beat my boy Volkov, I had to stay humble, man. Yeah, you got to do that. Next fight, man, Dirty Bird, Tim Means got it done over that fucking fat garbage Mike Perry. I am so happy I did not pick that fool, man. Dude, man, I was so scared for Tim Means, but bro, I almost wanted to make like a fight companion, but I was like, nah. But if y'all would have seen my reaction, bro, I was so worried because Tim Means were getting these little brawls that he got in with Nico Price, and if you remember the Nico Price fight, Tim was fucking destroying Nico, and then Nico threw this crazy, like, I wouldn't call it a lazy hook, but just this almost looping like lead hook to his chin and just annihilated Tim, and just fucking. Hey, goodbye, Mike Perry. I hope you get. Well, I don't know if I hope he gets cut. I don't know why I disliked Mike. Probably because I picked against him, and then he missed weight, and that kind of pissed me off. And then I was happy that Tim beat him. And yeah, man, Tim just dominated. Oh, I don't want, bro. I'm talking crazy. He didn't dominate. It was 2-1. Mike won the first. Mike's grappling got better. I'm so sick and tired of people saying that Mickey Gall performance was good. Like, the only good thing about that fight was his grappling. His striking looked atrocious. His striking in this fight was a little better, but it looked not that good. Like, this guy used to be an amateur boxer. I honestly feel like he lost all of that. You know, I don't know. I don't know who he beats, man. Not a lot of people he beats in the UFC, honestly. Like, I don't know. I don't know what he does. I don't care, honestly. Good, like if he, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean and come off mean, but like, how are you fighting like that, bro? Like, whatever, man. Or why are you like? You need a camp. You need coaches. You can't do that. You know, it's just you're not respecting the game. You know, and it is what it is. The co-main event: Valentina Shachenko versus Jennifer Maia. Valentina was, I think, 4-1. Was pretty dominant. She did have a crazy second round, man. I don't know. Her versus Jessica Andrade is getting a little interesting. She's having a problem with some of these Brazilians, man. Like, these Brazilians giving her a problem. Nunez, Maia. I don't know. But she did destroy that one girl, Corshare. I forgot her name. That bitch, she gave that bitch brain damage. The one that Mario Yamasaki got fired for. I think she's Brazilian. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you know, it's like she was on the ground for a long time, bro, on the second round. And I was like, yo, for a second, I really thought this bitch was gonna lose. But thank God she didn't, and thank God she took care of business and she got out of there. But you know, it is what it is. Valentina's probably gonna fight. Yeah, Andrade. I think Andrade is like Cynthia losing. Cynthia was kind of like in that area where like she should, because she beat the number one contender. I think Andrade just in there, you know. I hope Andrade doesn't fight Lauren Murphy though. I hope they don't do that. I just hope they put Andrade in there because I really do think Andrade has a chance, man. Before it was like, oh, that's a good matchup, but Valentina should beat her. Now I think Andrade is fit. Andrade has really good wrestling, bro. And if she can do what Maia did to Valentina, man, I don't want to hear it. But it is what it is. Main event, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Alex Perez. This was straight domination. Man, I thought Perez, man, I actually really thought Perez had a good chance. I picked Figueiredo, but I was like Figueiredo by third round. I thought this was going to be a war, but Figueiredo made this look easy. It was really similar to the Tim Elliott performance, you know. Perez kind of, I wouldn't say Perez went for a takedown, but you know, there was like a wrestling scramble. Well, he did go for a takedown, but I think Figueiredo was just jumping around, went for his knee, went for his legs. This was a phenomenal performance by Figueiredo. Cody Garbrandt should be happy. He didn't fight this man, and honestly, he shouldn't be fighting for this title. Brandon Moreno is the legitimate number one contender. Dana White, stop playing. They need to do Moreno versus Figueiredo. I think that's a great fight. I think both guys can really win that. I think that's 50-50. Alex Perez, he kind of looked like a fucking Contender Series alumni. Yo, that's wild, bro. They really said that shit. That he was some Contender Series alumni. Like he was going to go out there and win the belt, bro. That's crazy. That's wild. Man. Yeah, Perez, yeah. It is what it is, man. You know, he's a hard worker. I don't want to disrespect him too much, you know. I think he coaches at Soma High School, you know, their wrestling team over there. So, I like the guy. I don't think he's a bad guy, but man, he was talking crazy in them embeddeds, bro. But yeah, Deiveson got it. He took care of it, man. He's dude. That guy is a fucking superstar. He is a superstar, bro. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh man, why they don't like little people or people just no. I just think Demetrius Johnson was just fucking boring, and Cejudo was playing too much at bantamweight. Right, this guy is fun. He finishes, and he's a super man. Like the way he walked in the building, it was like the man is here, bro. Dude, the guy's a superstar, and yeah, man, Cody Garbrandt. You stick at 135, man. That's better for you, brother. Like you don't want none of this problem, man. This guy's an evil man. He even said he wants to defend the belt 5 times at flyweight and then do a super fight. That's what I love about this cat. He's a killer. And yeah, that's it for the recap. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go follow my Twitter. Go follow my Instagram. Some people were saying they weren't getting notifications for my videos, so I guess go hit the notification bell if you can. Subscribe, like, and comment. Love y'all, and goodbye.